guest tonight is currently chief White House correspondent for ABC News and co-anchor of 2020 and This Week with Sam Donaldson and Cokie Roberts. Now, lately, there's been a lot of speculation about his health and his future, so he decided to come here and set the record straight. Please welcome Sam Donaldson.
What is it? I heard with you. What is this half Vulcan? I've never been half anything in my life.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I just always thought we've talked about this before. You do have that Captain Kirk, that's illogical quality.
Well, that's true. It's, you know, the Spock thing. It's the ears, it's the eyebrows, and all of this. But actually, of course, it's the voice.
Yes.
It's back.
Yeah, I mean, you have. Because I don't think people. Not everybody knows. You had a health issue, and you're fine now. Is that right?
6 weeks ago, I couldn't talk. I gurgled. And there were mortgage bankers all over this country living in dread. We have to sell his junk. How are we going to pay them?
Right.
And I met this doctor named Jamie Kaufman. First thing he did was cut my throat. A lot of people have wanted to do that. Kaufman did it. Did unspeakable things to my vocal cords. And he said at the end, he said, I have now given you a strong voice for the next 30 years. Hey, I'm 65. I said, Jamie, do you do other body parts? I mean, can we talk?
I think we'd all like to hear about that. Well, what did you, I mean, we won't go into it, but what is it you had? You had...
there was a nodule. Now that I've had this, everybody comes up to me and says, oh, I had a nodule. I had a nodule. You know, poor Julie Andrews, it didn't work, but it usually works. Right. And this guy's the best in the business. And so I think I'm back. The voice gets stronger every day. I will be able to yell at the president any day now. Get ready, sir.
I mean, yeah, he must have secretly been very pleased because they put you on doctor's orders. You were not allowed to speak.
No talking.
I think this is the most ironic prescription I've ever heard because you were told, do not speak for how long?
Well, after the operation, he said, don't speak until I check you. So I went home and I didn't speak and I write little notes to my wife, you know. And one day, about 4 days into it, my two dogs began to bite each other's tail. I mean, they love to do that. But I certainly blurted out, what the hell? So the first words I spoke were not, I am there, Gridley, or I shall return, but what the hell?
What the hell? It's a little disappointing.
Well, my dogs paid no attention to me.
Now, it's been in the press a lot that they're saying, is he going to leave 2020? And some people are saying you're going to leave 2020.
They are. Some people are saying that.
Well, I think it's only fair.
Some people are saying I'm staying.
You pester.
And I'm for my friends.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to stay? Are you going to go? I mean, you got to come clean.
I am going to either stay or go. Now you say,
why is it when politicians do that to you, it doesn't work? You know, you don't accept that.
I'm a mean, vicious man, and you're not. That's why. No, actually.
As Bugs Bunny would say, he don't know me very well.
Here's the problem. I said to the company last week, I said, you know, Conan has invited me on. I like the guy, and it's a great show. I want to go on.
Very physically attractive man. Did you tell him?
Yeah. We can discuss this after the show. Do we have to do it in public? Okay. I mean, I'm of a certain generation. We do things in private.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, I said, I'm going on, and he's going to ask me this. Can we make the announcement of what I'm going to do?
Right.
Oh, they said, no problem. So they called me up yesterday. We're not ready yet. We don't have our act together. Well, the boss didn't actually say that. I mean, the boss knows everything. But I think that's what happened. So I said, all right, I will dodge the question. And that's exactly what I've done, O'Brien.
Okay. You're not going to tell us here now.
I'm not going to tell you here.
Well, tell us something else, because I was reading your bio, and I didn't realize that Katie Couric used to work for you. Katie Couric, what was her... Katie Couric worked for you, and she claims that you terrorized her when she worked for you.
What? Me? Well, it's true. I'll tell you what.
What did you do?
Well, I went to military school once, and I believe that people who are... we used to call them copy boys. Then we let women in. But that didn't sound right. So we call them desk assistants. They're the lowest of the low. There's two people that started in our desk. Katie Couric, this nice, sweet young woman, and some guy named Stone Phillips. And
that guy.
They were on our desk, and they were desk assistants, and I'd come in every morning, I'd jump on the desk and go, rah! And Katie would go, oh, yeah. And Stone... And Stone would say, he was a football star, as you know. Stone would say, you want to cut in the chops? And I said, no, sir, Mr. Phillips. No, sir. So I terrorized her more than I
Keep doing this. This is. I want to get a lot of this on tape.
He said you were irreplaceable. I'm auditioning, okay?
All right. That could work.
So they were both desk assistants, and they both, whatever happened to them?
I don't know. They're out there somewhere.
They're out there somewhere. She's real good, and so is Stone, by the way. Mm-hmm. But I like to say that I may not be a star, but I'm a star maker for both of them.
Mm-hmm. And that works for you, does it?
So I failed the audition. So what? I mean,
He said I wasn't a mean man. Now, I have to ask you just a topical question or two before we run out of time.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I do. I'm just curious what you think, because you have your issues with President Clinton.
Yes.
You're not his best friend in the whole world.
No.
What about Hillary Clinton? What do you think of her?
That's the best race. I mean, if I were a young political reporter again, and they said, oh, you can cover the presidential race, you can cover that Senate race in New York, I'm coming to New York. That is going to be more fun. Snake and mongoose. And I am not calling either Rudy Giuliani or Hillary Clinton.
This is sponsored by the WWF, by the way.
Yeah.
Watch it. It's on pay-per-view. Yeah.
But, I mean, it's going to be better than a mud wrestling contest. You know what I'm talking about. Because, look...
Now we're back to President Clinton. All right, yeah.
I heard your little joke about, you know, they looked at...
I never make little jokes.
Oh,
I make jokes that will live throughout time.
Yeah, I saw what they wrote in that ivy-covered wall. I can't even repeat it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But I think someone's going to win in New York.
Someone has to win.
You know,
good one.
My problem is this. Everyone will, it'll be on my tombstone. They remember for all time that 1 week into the Monica scandal, I predicted that if those charges, if there were evidence...
I remember this.
...that he would resign and within days.
Yeah.
I am not in the prognostication business.
He was laughing so hard when you said that. I'm sure.
All the way to the bank.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I think I wouldn't put money in the New York race yet. They'll both step in a while. Mrs. Clinton just stepped in the Puerto Rican issue and kind of is still in there. But Rudy Giuliani is capable of stepping in it also.
Right.
And so between now and Election Day, he who steps in it the least will get elected senator, but I don't know who that is, he or she.
Okay. Startling predictions, though. We're looking forward to this.
Yeah, right.
Well, you know what? We're all happy that you're feeling well.
Thank you.
You sound good. The old Sam is back.
Mortgage bankers are happy.
And this week with Sam Donaldson and Cokie Roberts, Sunday mornings on ABC. Sam.
At 9 o'clock in New York, beginning this Sunday.
He's a pro.
Thank
Sam Donaldson, everybody.